Over the summer, many people go visit historic Essex County sites. The Salem Witch House is an Essex County site in Salem, Massachusetts. The Salem Witch House carries a lot of history. This house is known as a first period architecture. A first period house was uncommon in the 1600s because the characteristics of the style was not found in many places. The Salem Witch House included a massive central chimney, a steeply pitched roof, gambrel dormers hanging outside the house, and casement windows that had shutters. Jonathan Corwin, a merchant, bought the Salem Witch House in 1675. The Corwins was a wealthy family that was involved in the house. Jonathan Corwin was also involved in town politics and the trading industry. The trading industry would trade cotton and timber with the Englishmen. Corwin was a known trader in the shipping business. Not only was he involved in the shipping business, he was the judge of witchcrafts, which was a big part inside the Salem Witch House. There were 4 main parts inside the Salem Witch House, which were the parlor, the hallway, children's bedchamber, and the master bedchamber. The parlor room was used for dining, receiving business, and social visitors. This room showed the best furnishing. An example of the furniture was a trestle table, which was in the middle of the room. On the walls in this room, there were decorative paintings that the family painted. Also, near the fireplace where they would cook food, there was a tin lantern hanging above it. The lanterns were very helpful because people could identify their neighbors in the dark by the different patterns coming from the lantern. The second main part was the halls. This is where the Cronin family would eat their meals around a table in the center of the room. On the table, there were no utensils. Some of them would use knives and spoons, but forks weren't common. In the back corner were tools needed to process flax into linen. The tools they would use was a spinning and weaving equipment. In the children's and master's chamber would be beds and cribs where they would sleep. Since the Crowan family was rarely involved with the town, why not have the witchcrafts in the Salem Witch House? The witch trial started in 1691. During this period of time, 20 people died and over 100 arrested and jailed of suspicion of being a witch. People would accuse poor people who all of a sudden would wear fine clothing. These type of trials would go on for 8 months and would have 5 judges that would decide whether or not if they were a witch. A lot of people believed in witches in the past, so it was really shocking that there was an actual house where holds the witch history. The Salem Witch House is a great place to go if you are interested in the Salem witch trials. Here are some of the displays in the Salem Witch House.